cannot be. It is I, Swyper. Hi guys, I am back for another video. Yes, it's been a while since I've taken my daddy's old break, you know, my daddy's old break, but I'm here and I missed actually making videos. What's up, your pebble? How you doing? I hope you're vibing. By the way, guys, I want to talk about some amazing news that's actually happening within Dandy's World, right? And it's actually super cool. So you know what you guys need to do? You need to hit that like and subscribe. Some people thought I literally gave up on this channel. No, I have not given up. I just went on a break. But let's go into the big news, which Quell has blessed us with. So as you can see here in my server, by the way, Super Studios, in the drum news section, Artemis, so this lovely person over here known as Artemis, so they sent me like a message, also Towers Arts, they sent this message over here, which Quell actually wrote, and it says, "Hi guys, watch me ping a lot of people." We love when Quell pings a lot of people. "Just wanted to let you all know that Dandy's World has a small update planned for next week." You know they're cooking. Now this time will show for you in a different time zone, but for me it does show as this time, with Quell saying we'll be releasing an update September 12th at 3 p.m. EST, aka in your time zone that would most likely be at 12 September 2025 at 9 p.m. Why is it always at 9 p.m, bro? We want a time. Well, I want a time which is way earlier so I can be able to live stream for all of you guys. But this is what the updates are. It's roleplay mode additions, Shelly and Astro optimization, a new machine type, and a couple of other things. With the picture essentially being this, where it's like Dandy's World updates to new machine RP mode additions, Astro and Shelly optimizations. Now, if you guys have been keeping tabs with behind the scenes of what essentially has been happening within the server, so this is one of the Shelly optimizations. As you can see, this is the new Shelly walk animation, and then this is the twisted Shelly running animation. So this is essentially what we're having, with Quell saying, "Wanted to share some Shelly optimization stuff since I knew there was a lot of people excited about that." And then we got this Shelly emoji. I love that. With the next being for this, where Quell says, "Hey, we're adding some new stuff to RP mode for the next update. It'll be a bit smaller update this September, given we want to put a lot of time into Halloween, but I think RP mode needed some more maps. So the Sprout theme map will be added in the future, as well as some other maps." You're listening to this, some other maps. So I don't know what's gonna be there. I think VMap is gonna be there because they do say I'll confirm V-theme map coming to RP mode, as well as how cute Pebble screenshot is. I love that. That is so cute. Look at that little pebble. The little pebble being able to climb on top of that. So that means people will be able to step on top of the stage. So if anybody wanted to recreate that one animation where V and Scraps are literally on the podium and they're just chatting it out, well, I guess you kinda can now. With the other map over here essentially being this map, as you can see, this is the Sprout map. It's a new map that literally just got added recently, and you can also see here, so people can be able to RP. The machines are also there. I'm not quite sure on whether or not they're going to make those machines work, but for now it's all speculation. It is similar to some of the games which have been made online, which are really popular, which you guys should go and check Hopeless's video on that. With the next thing, Quell saying, "Hey, wanted to update y'all on the matchmaking. If you guys don't know, we were supposed to have matchmaking." Now, matchmaking was something that was essentially brought into the game on the previous update. It was one of the previous major updates, where essentially you could be able to enter into the elevator, such as this person over here, like Sugar Fox, and as you can see, it's 0 out of 8 people. Now, most people want to go in like a full lobby, so what they do in the matchmaking group or in the matchmaking elevator, you would click to fill up, and it would kind of set you all in the same in the same elevator with everybody else. And I guess you could just go and have fun with everybody. So it basically just finds a bunch of other people who are in the same elevator. So instead of that 2 out of 8, it would end up being like 8 out of 8, and you guys would have a chance. It is toggleable. Quell has some other additions to make on that. With those additions from Quell saying it probably won't come out next update, but just want you all to know that we are working on it. So many people were playing when we launched the last version that we ran into limits that Roblox places on games. We need to purchase an external server to avoid the issue. Actually kind of crazy that they need to get an external server. I thought like Roblox provided all server maintenance, but the fact that they have to go to another extent and get their own servers, that's absolutely wild. Well, adding thank you for supporting everything Dandyzold, so we have the resources to be able to make this stuff like this happen for you guys. Now the next other update is Quell essentially talking about one of the maps, which is the greenhouse map. Quell has stated that she decided to change the greenhouse map to be a bit bigger and adjusted some of the obstacles around the area for better balance the map, though I'd share before that and after. So here is the old version of it. As you can see, you couldn't be able to enter into this whole entire area. This is where you'd usually spawn from the elevator or somewhere like over there, and then you'd be able to essentially like walk around. Most of the twisters would spot you from an area such as this, and even if you're like here, so like I don't know if it's the angle, but like they could just spot you, and it was so bad, and even hiding was just absolutely terrible. Granted, it did have a bunch of areas where you could AFK, such as like here, and some other places. Quell has changed it to this new map over here. As you can see, it is a whole lot larger than the previous map. Actually, we have a lot of places where we couldn't enter before, now being able to enter. As you can see, this small area over here has now been accessible, and you can be able to kind of like go around here and also, you know, distract. So if people were having troubles, especially distracting Pebble in such a map, well, now you can, and it's super great. So that's actually pretty banger. I don't know how I feel about this whole new map, because they kind of have fixed one of the areas where you could be able to just, you know, FK at. It is for the better of everybody else, and I want to know your thoughts, so comment that down below. With the next and last update, Quell basically saying, oh no, someone looks a little sad. And as you can see here, we have the new Astromations. I'm calling them Astromations. Any animation, I'll just add their name and then I'll just make Mation at the end. So Shelly Mation, Shellmation, you know. So here's an Astromation. As you can see, Astro is essentially walking, and they have their long, wow, that is actually a very long like sleeping hat. I want to say like sleepy hat, I don't know what it's called, but it's dragging kind of similar to like a snake, so kind of very similar to Dial. I really like it, and it's actually super scary. Though speaking of which, I would have loved to see what the new running animation is, but this is all the sneak and leaks we could kind of get. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. I like this. It is way better, and it kind of makes Astro feel a whole lot different from how they used to previously be. I like this. I want to know what you guys think. Well, that is the updates for today, and this person has spotted me. They're asking me if it's me, SwyperTV. Oh lordy guys, we are so back, man. We are so back. I absolutely disappeared from the internet after I took my break. Yes, it is me. It is me. I have finally been noticed, guys. I might be popular, I don't know, man. But anyway, if you guys do see me within videos, you can be able to join me, have fun, and I'll be back to making Dandyzold videos or news videos. Not essentially all the time, but I'll try my best to basically make a video whenever a video does come out. Shout out to this person over here who goes by the name of, I think it's XD Gamer or something of the sort. I cannot be able to tell, because for some reason after you like write a chat, it just disappears. Oh, there they go. Yeah, the XD Gamer person. Absolutely amazing. Lots of love to them, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be seeing y'all next time. Bye bye.